Did you know that at a wedding in Cana, Jesus performed his first miracle? Yes, it's true, and you can read all about it in John chapter 2, verses 1 through 11. Now this took place during the Jewish feast of Passover, and Jesus and his disciples were invited to this wedding in Cana, and it was about 4 days' walk from Jerusalem up to Cana in Galilee. Now, during the wedding feast, they ran out of wine, and you know in those days the host of a party was responsible for providing the wine, and if he didn't have enough wine, it was a major embarrassment for him. So the mother of Jesus, she overheard some servants talking about their problem, and she said to Jesus, "They have no wine." And Jesus said to her, "Woman, what does it have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Whatever he says to you, do it." Well, the servants, they went and they told the master of the feast that they had run out of wine, and the master of the feast, he was worried, he was nervous, and he called the bridegroom and he said to him, "Why did you run out of wine?" Every good man at a wedding, he will have enough wine until the time that he gives the bride away, until he gives his daughter away, right? You have failed to consider my joy. Then the bridegroom, he was quite embarrassed, and he said to the master of the feast, "You are right, I apologize, but this is the beginning of your showing your signs and your miracles. Why do you say this to me?" Well, at that moment Jesus spoke up. He said, "You must trust me now. I am the one who does the signs and miracles." And he told them to fill up 6 stone jars with water. Now these stone jars were used for ceremonial washing. They were made of stone, and they were filled with water. And Jesus said, "Draw some out now and take it to the master of the feast." And they did. And when the master of the feast tasted the water that was now wine, and he didn't know where it came from, but he noticed that it was excellent wine, he said to the bridegroom, "Every man at first serves his best wine, and then when a man has nothing left, he serves the cheaper stuff. But you have kept the best until now." Now the servants, they knew where it came from, but the master of the feast, he didn't know. So this was the first miracle that Jesus did in Cana of Galilee, and he glorified God, and he manifested his glory. And John wrote this so that we would believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that believing we might have life in his name. This is our hope, this is our faith, and this is what we celebrate.